The God of High School is a martial arts centered action anime that was released by MAPPA in the summer of 2020 and finished airing last September 28, 2020. It follows the three main protagonists, Jin Mori, a taekwondo expert, Han Daewi, a karate specialist, and Yu Mira, an expert swordsman as they enter the God of High School tournament, which aims to find the strongest fighter among the Korean high school students. The one who wins the tournament has one wish that grants him anything he wants. In this video, we will be looking at the top 10 strongest fighters that appeared in the series and see who has the best chance to become the God of High School. Up at number 10 is Yu Mira. She is one of the three main protagonists of the series and the 25th master of the Moonlight Sword style. Mira has shoulder-length reddish-brown hair and normally wears round glasses. During and outside of fights, she was generally seen sporting a full-sleeve tee along with a miniskirt. As the Moonlight Sword's 25th master, she can defeat traditional bullies easily without any difficulty. She is also said to be the only behind Jin and Han in power in the near future. She has superhuman strength, speed, and reflexes. She was even able to obtain her father's sword later in the series and dreams to make the Moonlight Sword style known to the entire world.
GOH 全国大会で優勝したら我々の持つナノマシン技術で友人の病気を治療する。それじゃ間に合わないんだ。
At number 9 is Han Daewi. He's also one of the three main protagonists in the series and was part of the legendary Mad Cows duo. Daewi is a tall, lazy-looking young man with a robust build, brown hair, and eyes that are light brown. His face gets notably sharper when angered or serious. Initially, he was almost always seen wearing his school uniform, noting that, without putting it on, he couldn't even fight. He is a karate specialist and possesses superhuman strength, endurance, and agility. Usually, Daewi has the attitude of a loner. His justification for joining the GOA's tournament was for his injured friend to make money, although he is very determined and hardworking. In number 8 is Seo Hanrian, a part of the 6. He is also the 27th National Homeless Association leader. Seo is a specialist in advanced weaponry, capable of using 108 national treasures. He's dressed in a traditional outfit for homeless people, a worn-out hat, an old coat over a sweater, and a tie. Beneath his bangs, his eyes were hardly seen. Seo is known for his godly strength and agility as well as his high intelligence and tactical brilliance. He is a mysterious character that came out of nowhere while Sang Mandeok was having problems with Mujin Park. Ranking at number 7 is Na Bongchin. He is also one member of the group known as the Six. The old man is Na Bongchin. He's got long hair and a long beard and long eyebrows tied back. The special look he gets is that he has needles from parts of his body that stick out. Bongchin was seen to be a person with a very relaxed and sound mind. Bongchin is, as a member of the Six, a master of his fighting style. He is a practitioner of the highest degree of Needle Ryu, and is believed to know all its secrets. As a result of his needle abilities, he probably runs an acupuncture clinic. Although the needleless Ryu can be used by Bongchim, he seems to be using real needles to fight. The acupuncture needle is his weapon of choice, which he uses together with his martial art.
続いての地方戦は陳森対パク・イルピョン。その顔存分にやり合えそうだよ。一つ言っておきます。今の君のテコンドーじゃ僕には勝てませんよ。
In number 6 is Park Ilpo. He is considered one of the country's top 3 fighters and is famously known as Ilpo's Sakyamuni Park. Ilpo had long blue hair on his forehead and was frequently seen wearing a hoodie with a tiger's face on his back. He was seen in blue jeans, but he folds one leg halfway up to his lower leg when he's in combat. Ilpo has a personality that's laid back and fun-loving. His more intense and cold nature begins to emerge, particularly when those he cares about are hurt by others. He is very calculating and observational as well. He has unique abilities such as pyrokinesis. Using martial arts and borrowed power, he has an excellent balance. His huge battle aura has risen to a point where he can concentrate his aura to a certain point in the body part of an enemy, confusing them over where he will strike. There are also several hallucinating effects in his battle aura, where the enemy may feel the body part being targeted.
おじいさま、僕勝て。悪いがお前に構っている暇はない。さあ、らしさあ。
Here at number 5 we have Jago Take. He is considered one of the country's top 3 fighters and was famously known as Jago Take Charisma. He's the main antagonist of the current arc. Jago Take was seen with very long aquamarine hair, red eyes, and fangs. He was seen sporting blue blazers, but in contrast, purple-red pants. He beat Jun Juguk and his entire team by himself in a nationals tournament. As the latter intervened in his fight for being extremely violent, he even overpowered Han Daiwi. While he fought mainly with his chariot as a genuine fighter, he still had a high degree of fighting ability. With a single badly positioned punch, he was able to injure Han Daiwi. Taike's martial arts style is based on copying other personal style. He calls it technique mimicry.
悪無人、貴様何をやっていた。なぜシンモンさんの妻子をむざむざ殺させたんだ。
お前誰に物を言ってるんだ。
At number 4 is Park Mujin, also known as Park Mubong. He is a member of the National Assembly of Korea, a member of the Six, and the organizer of the GOH tournament. Mubong is a slender, tall guy of an average height. He's almost often seen dressed in a black suit and dress trousers, with a Hawaiian orange dress shirt with floral designs on it. A look that is frequently associated in Korea with gangsters. He is wearing a Zen beaded necklace with a hanging cross in the middle. His eyes are sharp, dark with small eye bags below. An X-shaped scar, given to him by Jin Taijin, is on his forehead. At first, Mubong seems to be an ambitious and manipulative person, seeming to do everything to fulfill his goals. It is noted that after they refused his plan, he demolished an entire island where one of the senators was on holiday. He has abilities such as gravity manipulation and energy manipulation. He wields the Holy Grail, an artifact capable of sealing gods and demons.
大殺だなバカザル。けど少しは悟ったらどうなんちゃ。
森の知り合い
というか森じゃなくてあっちの方の。
なんだよ知らねえよ。誰が猿なんだよ。英語を使わんか。
In number 3 is Kim Eunye. She is the strongest of the Six and its founder. Eunye was a tall, average-built lady. She was much older than she seemed. When every time she used them, her powers transformed her into a teenage form. She had dark brown hair, tied with a red flower pin and a long ponytail. She wore traditional Korean clothes consisting of white-pink slippers and hanbok. She had a rather stern personality and would use force to keep persons from fighting with each other. She possessed and used the king's national treasure called Cane of the Sage temporarily. This helps her to create a dimensional gateway that requires less power than what she did herself. A sigil-covered circle formed on the floor as she used it, which branched off the cane, forming a revolving gateway. She can perform Trinity, which is a process of healing that can heal anything. She has God-given control of wind, rain, and clouds.
だから鍵の使用者にあの鍵が
High up at number 2 is Jin Mori. Mori is one of the 3 main protagonists of the series and specializes in Taekwondo. He is introduced as an arrogant, carefree child obsessed with fighting. His true name, however, is that of Sun Wukong, the great god, the master of the Mount Huawan monkey, and one of the Sage Realm's 9 kings. Jin Mori uses Renewal Taekwondo, a martial art that his grandfather developed and taught him. Speed and strength are emphasized by all his attacks. He uses his legs only when an opponent is considered worthy. Otherwise, he will use a combo of punches to kill his opponent. His level is normally 6, but when he fights seriously with his legs, it increases to 13. Whenever he uses power, the form he took is called the Monkey King mode, depicted around his head by the loop of binding. He also uses a mix of various weapons with specific abilities and purposes. The Monkey King was so powerful in the past that he could probably also give the 3 heavenly princes a challenge, and he could destroy many gods extremely quickly. In the future, he will surpass his grandfather and will become the strongest in the world, but for now, he ranks at number 2.
だから嫌なんだよな。せっかくの自然をこんなにさせやがって。
間もなくこの世は終焉を迎えます。汚れた現世に裁きの鉄槌。我らの神が降臨する。
And lastly, at number 1 is Jin Taijin. He is Jin Mori's adoptive grandfather and Renewal Taekwondo's sole master. He was the captain of an elite group of troops sent to North Korea as spies, called the RE Taekwondo Force. It was shown that Taijin was very stubborn and hot-tempered, a quality he passed on to his grandchildren. He has a very loving and compassionate attitude towards people around him too. He is easily one of the best human characters when, as they tried to capture him for questioning, he defeated the 6, the strongest masters of their respective styles. With a single strike from Hochuk, he wiped out a mountain. While he uses Renewal Taekwondo, they are on a much larger scale and demonstrate extra. It is said that Jin Taijin has reached a new stage of martial arts that allows him to damage gods, like Odin. His kick broke the bone of the arm of the god internally, and Jin Taijin was certain that it would have split Odin into 2 if it had linked to the head. He is currently the most powerful fighter in the God of High School series.